Escaping poverty isn't just rare, it's statistically a miracle. Most people born into it stay in it. We're told it's about a lack of resources or a lack of luck, but the data suggests something else is holding them there, something invisible, something encoded into the way they perceive reality. It's a psychological cage, and to get out, you don't just change your bank account, you change your brain. Beyond mindset and discipline, there is a hidden currency, social capital. Most people think escaping poverty is a solo mission, but in reality, you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. People who escape understand a harsh truth. Your network is your early warning system. They stop spending time with those who validate their excuses and start seeking out those who challenge their limits. They don't just look for rich friends, they look for people who have a different relationship with risk and possibility. They understand that a single conversation with someone who has already exited is worth more than 100 hours of solo grinding. To change your life, you have to change your room, because it's nearly impossible to build a new future while defending an old, stagnant environment. The bandwidth shift. People who escape don't just work harder, they shift their cognitive bandwidth. They move from survival mode to strategic mode. Survival mode asks, how do I get through the next 24 hours? Strategic mode asks, how do I sacrifice the next 24 hours to buy back a year of my future? The delayed gratification muscle. The strongest trait they develop is the ability to endure the gap. This is the uncomfortable period where you are working, but the results haven't shown up yet. While others chase the dopamine hit of quick relief, these people focus on long-term ROI. They treat their time like a high-interest investment, not a disposable currency. Breaking the social mirror. They become hyper-aware of their environment. Poverty is often a social contract. If everyone around you is struggling, struggling feels normal. To escape, you have to stop looking in the social mirror. They understand that their environment influences them, but it doesn't have to define them. The discipline of the slow build. Escaping requires brutal emotional discipline because the journey is boring, slow, and uncertain. Without emotional control, you'll quit the moment you feel lonely or tired. The exit isn't a sprint. It's a series of boring, correct decisions made over a decade. The identity pivot. At some point, they stop seeing themselves as a victim of circumstance. They shift from I am struggling to I am a person in transition. This shift in identity changes their micro-behaviors. They stop making poor person decisions because they no longer see themselves as that person. Escaping poverty isn't a lottery win. It's a psychological transformation. Opportunity is the door, but your mindset is the key that turns the lock. Once that transformation begins, the world finally starts to look different.